day. He's in the boot of our car, sort of tied up and...
I'm afraid so. So basically, you're stuck with us, Blue. I'm Simon.
I'm Ant.
I'm Dunk.
I'm Lee.
Let's kick off with some music.
As Si said before, we kidnapped Jerome today, but we're going to talk to you about how we got started, because we've been out now for probably about 2.5 years now. We're just about to relaunch, or launch rather, our second album, which is due out pretty soon. But let's talk about when we first got started.
About 4 years ago, Duncan and I sort of met on the audition circuits. We was both in bands, wasn't really going anywhere. And we wanted to make something, you know, from scratch really, and something that was sort of real and not sort of picked through thousands and thousands of people. So, so we got new Lee.
You run me up.
Got you involved, didn't we?
Oh yeah, I remember I ran down the stairs. Simon was living with me at the time. I ran down the stairs, picked up the phone, and it was Duncan I spoke to. And Duncan said, what you up to? Do you want to come and do this group thing? And I was like, yeah man, I'll go, I don't know what I'm doing. So I was upstairs, but I went along to the audition and I said, well, I've got a friend who's living with me called Simon. Duncan had actually met Simon beforehand, and then we all hooked up, and then Ant and Simon got on like house on fire.
Definitely. And basically, to cut a long story short, we cut some tracks. Blue was formed, and we released our first single, All Rise, which you're going to look at right now. Fresh face and everything.
Oh, man, it looked a bit different back then. But moving on, we're back. TMF, it's us, Blue, your host for this afternoon. So basically, I want you to do me a favour, boys.
What?
Okay.
I want you to string a sentence together which involves the words string, chair, and makeup.
String, chair, and
And
makeup.
the clock is ticking. You got...
After the first
10
video,
seconds.
All
We'll act
Rise.
it out.
Right, so you never know how long a piece of string is until you sit down on the chair
And have your
and then have your
makeup
makeup done.
Does that make sense?
That was cool.
What have you got in mind now?
Well, I said after the All Rise video, NSYNC released Bye Bye Bye, and they were puppets on the string. So instead of us being puppets on the string, we sat down on our chairs for Too Close and had makeup put on. And it's Too Close.
So do you want us to see what's on the back of me, eh? Hey? Here we go. Go on, lads. Pick one.
Pick a question.
Pick one. No, pick one.
Right, ready?
Here we go.
This one.
This
Right,
one?
Jerome, what have you got to say?
Jerome's saying, what's the biggest misunderstanding about Blue?
What's the big misunderstanding about Blue?
We're not really that cool.
No, we're actually geeks.
No.
We actually
Geeks.
like to mess around and be quite stupid.
Yeah. We're not as cool as we look, really. We're
Actually quite stupid.
We're silly.
We're not
This
as big,
one here likes
we're
to
not,
play silly games.
we're not as big-headed as we are either. We're not as big-headed as people I think we are either.
I don't think people think we're
I
big-headed.
think we have time for one more.
No, we don't.
Pick another one, guys.
Ready? Dun, dun, dun. Let's have a look. Jerome says, do you have any tattoos? If so, could you show them? And what do they mean? Well, Mr. Simon Webb here is the king of
I'm
tattoos.
the tattoo man today.
He's the
So here we
king
go.
tattoos.
Here we
Right.
go.
Go on, sorry.
Just for you viewers at home, we're going to show you what Simon has.
Right.
Dun, 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 dun,
Snake.
dun, dun, dun,
Goes round the arm.
Alright.
That's my little girl. That's her name with angel wing. That's my last name. Ooh! And that's one on there.
And then one there, innit?
Oh, sorry, that one.
Lee,
And then one
Mr.
on the
Webb,
back.
Mr.
On the
Brian.
back.
What's my music?
Dun, dun,
No, I don't want different
Oh,
music.
different music.
Hold on.
Dun, 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 dun,
I used to show me outside. Yeah, I'm buggering off. And then
I'm leaving today.
and I got that one, which is a dream catcher.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
Show me your one, mate.
And then we got Duncan, who's got.
I got a tattoo. Stay where are? Hey, go sort him out. Listen, stay.
Go on, sort of.
Stay there. That Jerome, mate, is he always like this?
I don't care, but I think we should get on with things.
We need to get on with him.
Right. These are our three favourite girls.
Blue, and we're your hosts for today, and we're very, very pleased to be here. As you can see, Jerome isn't here because we just sorted him out over there, so he won't be joining us today.
Right, it's bling. I've got lots of girl, you know what I'm saying, right? Girls coming in,
Yeah.
giving it all of that.
All right, then this is one of our brethren.
Abs.
Abs, you know what I mean?
Standing in for Jerome today. Now, what we got coming up next?
Well, we've got our new single coming up. You know, office at the moment, and our album.
Our album's just finished. It's about to be released, if it's not already released already. But let's talk a little bit about our second album. We recorded it over about 6 months, didn't we?
Yeah.
We've written about 90% of it ourselves, which we're really pleased about.
Big, lot of nice tunes on there. We're not steering away too far away from the first album. We're a year older now, so basically it just represents us and for what we are now.
Yeah, and I think we've taken a step up as well, you know, as in like our videos and our music and our image as well. You know, I think we've taken a step up from when we first started in All Rise, when we sort of didn't have a clue what we was doing. We was just new to the business, but you know, we're understanding more about the business now, and we're enjoying it a lot more, I'd say, because it's a you know, you sort of see it a lot more. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, nice one, bruv.
Yeah, I was just flicking the stuff off your top.
Yeah, man, that just represents One Love. One Love, talking about One Love, that's our single that's out at the moment. It's self-explanatory. One love is all we need in this world, you know.
Shot the video in LA, didn't we?
Yeah, man, it was a great video.
I think it's just one of those sort of videos where, you know, it's got a message, and there should be more songs like that in the world today, you know what I mean? Mary J. Blige does it like that. With
But we're not going Michael Jackson on that.
No, we're not going Michael Jackson. What's the other film Mary J. Blige done?
No More Drama.
No More Drama, you know what I mean? It's
No
like
more drama,
yeah, no more drama, man.
no more pain,
No more drama.
no more rain,
No more saying.
No More Sun.
no more what?
No More Us.
No more us.
No more
Here's
what?
One Love.
No more
On the
what?
bus.
Enjoy.
One love. No more us.
No more bus.
What?
I never said no more us.
I don't know.
He said no more us.
You said no more.
Hopefully it'll fade into that.
Yeah.
Enjoyed being with us for TMF Play. Next week, obviously, you'll have back your presenter Jerome. We hope if he gets back in one piece, but in pure blue style, we're going to end the show by singing a bit of an a cappella for you.
That's right. This is our single, One Love. 2,
See you later.
3. One love for the mother's pride. One love for the times we cried. One love, gotta stay alive. I will survive. One love for the city streets. One love for the hip-hop beats. One love, oh I do believe one love is all we need.
See you later.